Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ida. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys my updated wash and go routine. So I'm starting off with freshly cleansed and deep conditioned hair. I use my favorite shampoo, which is the Main Choice Hydrating Detangling Shampoo. And I didn't use any rinse out conditioner. I went straight into my favorite deep conditioner, which is the Texture ID Deep Conditioner. And after I rinse out my deep conditioner, I go ahead and apply a small amount of leave-in conditioner. This time I use my favorite, which is the Curl Junkie Smoothing Lotion. And I cover that up with a plastic cap. And I just leave this in for my hair for about like 30 minutes or so. This allows me to absorb as much leave-in conditioner as possible, and it keeps my hair nice and moist. Then I go ahead and section my hair into small to medium sections, and I mist my hair with warm to hot water. This is going to allow to slightly raise my cuticles and allow me to absorb as much water and product into my hair. I usually work on damp to slightly wet hair because my hair doesn't really absorb that much product if I'm working on soaking wet hair. And if my hair is too dry, it's also very hard to distribute the product into my hair. So I find that having damp to like slightly wet hair works the best for my wash and goes. And then I go ahead and smooth that into my hair and finger detangle until I apply some more leave-in conditioner into the section. I love finger raking because it helps me detangle my hair with minimal shedding as opposed to using like combs or detangling brushes, and also it definitely helps with curl definition before applying your products. So I go ahead and continue doing that and smoothen the product to absorb as much product as possible before I go ahead and add in some gel. So this is one of my favorite gels called the Wetline Extreme Gel, and I think it's perfect for especially type 4 hair. If you have tighter curls or coarse texture hair, it's really thick in consistency, but it's not too thick to the point where you can't really distribute it throughout your hair. It doesn't really make my hair feel crunchy or hard like Eco Styler or other gels, and it actually pairs up very well with a lot of leave-in conditioners. So I just go ahead and I smooth that into my hair. And then once I feel like it needs more water to help distribute the product and also to separate the curls, I go ahead and add in some water as well. So depending on how my hair is looking, I usually add in a little bit more gel after I put in some water, just to make sure that my curls are very defined. And I usually overdo it with the gel on the first day because this will make sure that my wash and go lasts all week. It might be a little bit on like the stiff side the first day or so, but it really does help me prolong my hairstyle, and that's what I would love to do instead of having to redo my hair every other day with using less products in the beginning. And so that's usually what I do, and I just go ahead and do the same thing for each section. So to summarize my steps, which is very, very simple for my wash and go, all I do is section my hair into small to medium sized sections, and I go ahead and lightly mist my hair with warm to hot water until it's damp to slightly wet. And then I go ahead and add in some leave-in conditioner. And once I go ahead and smooth that in and rake it through my hair and detangle my hair, I go ahead and add in some gel and smooth that in, also rake that in to get more curl definition. And then I go ahead and add in some water to help me further distribute that gel and to get even more curl definition. And that's about it, you guys. It's super simple for my wash and goes. I tried doing a lot of different combinations for winter wash and goes. I tried to pair up, my leave-in conditioner with a thicker leave-in conditioner or a cream or an oil. And it never really works out. I can even put up pictures here to show you guys. Because my hair is low porosity, I really can't pair up too many heavy products with my heavy gel because I will get product buildup, or I won't even get proper curl definition, and my hairstyle will just look really frizzy and it just won't last. And I just feel like wash and goes, to me, I don't like to do them too much in the winter time because my hair does feel a lot more dry and I like to do more protective styles. But I do like to add in wash and goes here and there because it does help me enhance my curl definition, because I don't like to keep my hair in protective styles for too long because sometimes my hair gets permanently stretched out and it loosens up my curls. And so that's why I like to do wash and goes, because it does really encourage my curls and prevents me from basically loosening my curls. So what I like to do, and I kind of wish I did that in this case, is I like to apply more leave-in conditioner in my hair to make sure that I get at least enough moisture to last me throughout the week. And with this leave-in conditioner, even though it's my favorite leave-in conditioner, I kind of wish I used a bit more because I haven't used this conditioner in a while, but I forgot how much it foams. And I don't know if it was just this formula that I got, but it looked a bit thinner than usual, so I'm not too sure if they changed their product formulation or it's just the one that I got. But because it was foaming so much, it looked like I had a lot of product in, but really I should have added a bit more because my hair could have definitely handled a bit more, and I like to have my hair as moisturized as possible. So that's basically what I would kind of recommend for someone that has low porosity hair but can only use like 2 products. Like I mentioned earlier, I try to put in as much product as possible on first day so that I don't have to really refresh my hair throughout the week, because I actually don't put in any additional leave-in conditioner throughout the week. I only add in a little bit of water and a little bit of gel throughout the week. And so that's why I have to make sure I put in a lot of leave-in conditioner, but obviously not too much where I'm going to get product buildup. But I do have a list of my favorite leave-in conditioners where I usually never experience any product buildup because they have the right consistency and the right ingredients. So that's what I do for the rest of my section. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the rest of the routine and the stretching and the styling at the end. This is what my hair looks like when I'm completely done with all my sections, and I'm going to go ahead and sit underneath a hooded dryer for about an hour or so. And this is going to help me dry my hair, especially my roots, because my roots take forever. And this is what I usually do during the winter. If it was summertime, I would just let my hair air dry outside. But because it's super cold out, I am not going outside with wet hair. And so I'm going to sit down and relax. And this is the Hot Tools hooded hair dryer. And this is what my hair looks like after sitting underneath the hooded hair dryer, but also air drying it for another 3 to 4 hours. And of course, my roots are still wet. Like I said before, they take about 2 to 3 days just to dry, especially with gel. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of scrunch out my hair with my hands because it's pretty stiff. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my hair into 2 small ponytails, kind of like 2 pineapples on top of my head. I'm going to go to bed. And then the next day, I'm going to share with you guys how I stretch out my hair. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like the next day. It is a little damp in the roots, but not that much. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my hair into small sections, and I'm going to just lightly put a little bit of oil into my hair just to kind of scrunch out the stiffness, and it kind of adds a little bit of shine as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and section my hair and put a blow dryer to it. And this is kind of like the tension method to stretch out my hair, but also to dry out my roots. And I usually use just like medium heat and medium airflow, and I make sure to kind of concentrate mostly on the roots, whatever section your hair is still damp, because you don't want to over dry your hair. This took me forever to figure out, you guys, because my hair dries out very easily, and before I was doing this when my hair was much more wet than this, and it would always turn out super dry, and I just couldn't figure out why, and I finally figured it out, you guys. So if you guys have hair like me which dries out very easily, make sure your hair is air dried as much as possible before you go ahead and put in the blow dryer. But this is such an amazing, easy way to stretch out my hair. And also, not only does it stretch it out, it actually breaks the gel cast a lot too. So you're going to see much more movement in the hair as well. And of course, throughout the week, I'm going to have much more movement because it gets less stiff throughout the day and it gets a lot bigger as well. And if you guys want to check out Kimberly Sherrill, that's who I actually got this technique from. I think she has mastered wash and goes considerably. She also has low porosity hair as well. So after I'm done stretching out my hair, I'm going to go ahead and separate any curls that are pretty thick so I can get more volume. And because I didn't do the shingling method, I kind of clump my curls, and so either you can leave it like this or you can separate them. I only do separate them a little bit if they're really thick pieces, and that adds more movement to my hair as well. Once I'm done with this process, sometimes I go ahead and add more volume into my hair with a pick or a comb. And I usually do this for just a few seconds because, again, my hair will get much bigger throughout the day and the week anyways. And then I'm gonna go ahead and change my part into a side part. For some reason, I like doing it like this. I like to style my hair in a middle part, and then I just kind of move my hair over. I feel like I get much more volume at the top, and that's just the way I like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and smoothen my hair a little bit with my hands. I feel like that also breaks the gel cast. And then last but not least, go ahead and do my edges with my favorite Perfect Edges Black Cream Nature and a little bit of gel. And I don't do it too much. I kind of like it to look super natural. And then once I'm done, I'm going to show you guys how my hair looks. And I'm going to show you guys pictures as well because, again, throughout the day, my hair gets a lot thicker and bigger. And I do realize that one side of my hair is a little bit longer and has a little bit less layers, so I do need to get a shaped cut from my hairstylist pretty soon. But other than that, I really do love the results, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So this is all for my wash and go routine. I like to keep it simple. Let me know in the comments below what are your guys' tips and tricks for your guys' wash and go routine. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.